Oh my goodness. I'm sleepy. I have to work.
Is it working?
Yep.
Maybe I should just play Diablo.
Alright.
The
So,
PS1.
hopefully people can hear everything that's going on. Alright, so Containment, the Zombie Puzzler. I've never actually played this, so how does this work? Surround zombies with one of 4 survivor types. Don't waste time with corners. Oh, it's like Go. Check the options to change selection style. You can swap tiles from any distance. Grid edges are always already surrounded.
Field goal. Power up.
Yeah, okay. Let's just try this out.
Madden 2012. That's gross.
Thanks for playing. Have fun.
No. What? Franklin Survival Guide. Do you get a badge if you win?
Maybe.
Aha! Are there zombies in this game?
Take that! Zombie crime doesn't pay. Take that!
Are there Martians in this game?
I think it's just zombies.
Are there Martian zombies in this game?
Don't worry about corners when grouping.
Oh, it's columns.
No, it's Go.
It's that other thing. The Sega game with Lord Gods. Was it called Gods?
Arrest.
I don't know. There's a man in a skirt. And he wasn't a Belmont.
Another zombie's down.
Those are very... Those zombies are very aware of their surroundings. The cyborg zombies there with the laser. they're just like, yeah. Where's the guy? Where's the guy? We're gonna find him.
Oh wait, no, I want you there.
Take that!
What? Not so much. They killed like 8 zombies. So what if they're dead?
Help me!
This is totally Bejeweled meets Go.
Thanks for donating your body to science.
All those zombies just came into this car. Is that what I just saw happen?
That guy died.
Who knows? Now he's a zombie. He's a peaky zombie. Look at him look. The highest zombie per capita in the, like, okay, 2014, time for the census. How many of you are zombies? Hello, I'm here with the government. How many zombies do you have living here? This is now Shaun of the Dead. Or, what was it? Rover? Was it called Rover? The movie where everybody had like pet zombies?
Zombie crime doesn't pay.
Pet zombies.
Yeah, Rover. Oh, wait, that's the Rover.
Get out of my city.
Oh, Fido. Fido. It was called Fido. It was like 1950s-y, like, Fallout before the bomb hit. But zombies were a real thing. But you could put like a collar on them. You could leash your zombies, and everybody had a pet zombie. It was a pretty good movie. My buddy Brian told me to watch it. He's dead now. Are you having trouble?
I might be having trouble. What am I missing? No! I need those guys!
Let's see. Fido. The film takes place in 1950s-esque alternate universe where radiation from space has turned the dead into zombies. This resulted in the Zombie Wars, where humanity battled zombies to prevent a zombie apocalypse with humanity the ultimate victor. The radiation still plagues humanity, as all those who die after the original contaminants returning to the undead, unless the dead body is disposed of by decapitation or cremation. In order to continue living normal lives, communities are fenced with the help of a governing corporation named Zomcom. Zomcom provides callers with accompanying remote controls to control the zombies' hunger for flesh so as to use them as slaves or servants. That's what Wikipedia says. It was a pretty fun movie. I haven't seen it in a long time. It was pretty fun.
Serve and protect.
You should get an 8 zombie chain for the massive bonus. Hi, Steve.
We all tried to help in our own way. The cops radioed their sniper buddies.
Had to make it sound grittier.
I don't know how many of the cops I know have buddies who were snipers. You know who I would call in a zombie outbreak?
Steve?
No, Steve would be no.
Target neutralized.
Bruce Campbell.
No.
Soldiers didn't have any grenades left. They had to make each one count.
I would call the Swedish chef.
You have the right to remain silent.
Why?
Because he's got hands, but he doesn't have a brain. I mean, he was making popcorn.
Street punks stuck to what they knew. Anarchy.
Final fight.
Disperse.
Alright, Steve. Let's play a game, Steve. Let's play a game called Beat Up Steve. I like this game.
Scientists treat like an outbreak. They used LC suits to stay safe.
Wait, so the pink girls are the scientists?
You unlocked the scientist pickup. Whoa, my goodness, Steve. That's a chair, and it moves. You'd think I'd know that. Steve.
Take that.
What you doing, Steve?
Oh, there's more guys down there.
Zombies are like Ebola. That's what I've learned. You have a fancy suit.
This was no ordinary infection. Finding a cure wasn't that simple.
Steve. Wish I had some chicken.
Zombies.
Steve, I want to tell you a story, Steve. Pull up a chair.
Get him off me!
Oh my god,
There you
get him,
go.
get him, get him!
I can't help but feel, Steve, that I regret some of the decisions I've made this evening.
Take that.
And I pray that I sleep well this evening. Because if not, I'm going to be very grumpy tomorrow at work. Thank you for listening to me, Steve. You're the only friend in the world.
Oh my god!
That right now.
That poor zombie got trapped. For that police man.
Follow-up appointment.
And random motel signs falling on him.
Are those zombies using Smash TV power-ups?
I have no idea.
Did you just call the lightning? Are you Thor?
I totally did. Oh, there's the zombie. I'm like, where's
Black Mage.
Thanks for donating your body to science.
Thanks for donating your body to science.
New items. I don't understand.
What do you not understand?
I'm like Eric from The Little Mermaid. Anybody watch that Let's Play? No? Okay.
Yeah.
Eric didn't understand.
What do you understand?
I don't know, but so many things were told in the plot of that game that Eric didn't understand. Because he had a one sprite. Not even a sprite.
There was a plot in that game?
Plot in that game. That was a good game. I liked that game.
Oh, it was, definitely. Yeah.
I can't help but feel that maybe Capcom just made a whole lot of games and then kept them around. Just like Disney's gonna make a movie, and we're gonna need a game. So, like Kirby, they just had placeholders.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. I mean, it worked.
Take
I mean, the Little Mermaid game had little to do with the movie, but it was still a really good game.
There were fish.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what else you want.
Yeah.
Singing, dancing. I mean, this ain't Kingdom Hearts, thank God.
Yes.
There was a Kingdom Hearts costume in town. Keyblade and dressed like Mickey Mouse colors and all. And my first reaction was, hey, that's pretty cool. And then I realized what they actually did. I'm really sorry. Oh no, the zombies leveled up. And their skill trees, it's like Diablo 2 monsters. Wait. I'm confused.
Okay.
How did the air raid only hit the zombies?
It didn't. It killed a whole bunch of regular people too.
I didn't see that. I just had zombies.
Contain the outbreak.
Get out of my city. Somebody help me!
I feel like this should be a game I could download on my phone.
Another zombie down.
Yeah, it kind of does.
Nice one. Nice one. Screw you, zombie!
I wonder if FDR, American Badass, is still on Netflix. Anybody else take the time to watch that movie?
No.
It is pretty great. Way better than
This game is ridiculous.
FDR, American Badass, stars Barry Bostwick as FDR, who catches polio from a werewolf bite. He then makes it his mission in life to become President of the United States of America and stop Werewolf Hitler, Werewolf Mussolini, World War II.
Wow.
It's pretty amazing.
I like these transitions from area to area.
It's no Oregon Trail.
No,
Hmm.
I did that last year, I think. Even the year before.
God, I hate zombies.
Some of these text things don't seem to work right, because I swear I read we tried to raid our ambulance,
Yeah.
and then the ambulance doesn't even say ambulance, it says Franklin. There's probably a badge in there. Might be,
Please disperse.
you know.
Please, don't move. Nice job, boys. All right.
Who's in the game?
Hell yes.
Yay!
You in the game? Oh, you won the chapter.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, that wasn't the whole game, was it?
There is no cow block.
Nice shot. Article 7, Section F. They got all over my shoes.
Charlotte has been gone for 18 days.
Good kill. No loitering.
How time flies.
Weird.
There were too many of us and not enough vehicles.
I feel like you have to read those things out like a gritty voice.
If only Scarlet was here, we'd have enough cars. We'd go and find them. You would ignore everything else. Hey, Dad! I found the cooler! You would say.
Nothing big enough to save our asses. We needed those donkeys. They're important for us.
How would we get to the bottom of the Grand Canyon?
Good job, Super Team. Outbreak.
Oh, hey! Good news, everybody who cares. Now that Super Mario Bros. 3 is finally getting uploaded, I can finally make the NES Atlas playlist.
Huh.
I've got to wait for the Ninja Turtles games, but those are the next ones. Hi, phone.
against the wall.
I will say the little voice clips are actually extremely entertaining. It's a pity you guys can't hear them.
I can hear her screaming.
They got all over my shoes.
Happy New Month, Zeo Cloud. Zeo Cloud lives in another hemisphere. That's probably wrong. Close though,
Your body
right?
to science.
Mm-hmm.
I think South America, nearer to there than here. I read some lines for like an insurance ad for him once.
I remember that.
Do you want to make more money? Sure, we all do. I tried to sell people cars or car insurance in a country I've never even been to. That reminds me of an episode of Mystery Science Theater where Crow made a documentary about the Civil War. Young Americans were sent to fight in a country they'd never heard of, never seen, nor could find on a map. Trinidad and Tobago. I remember. 2 countries. Wait, that's a very flat station wagon. Hang on a minute now. Something's wrong in Denmark. As they say in Denmark. This could be bad. Time-honored episode. Thank goodness I have some tortilla chips here left over from when Scarlett and I recorded, and then I mixed it. Oh, there's a tail.
Whoa. That poor gas station.
Somebody out!
You know, werewolves will often circle a gas station for hours,
Somehow I don't believe that.
trying to find the weakest and slowest gas station of the herd before they strike. European werewolves. American werewolves aren't so picky. There's a question for you in the chat, Ragnats.
Oh. Hold on a second. I can't really look at it right now.
Are we winning?
I think so.
Alright.
I mean, it looks like we outnumber the zombies, so I guess we're technically winning still.
Yeah, like 30-2, I would say.
What's a little collateral damage between friends?
You need a circus tent and some
Fires on the force. None of this.
then you'd win easily. Hi, Cat. How are you? Did you know that I've been drinking for a couple hours? I heard my phone.
Oh, I heard him. Hi, kitty.
Jared says hi, Alice.
Please, don't move.
Alice, as usual, doesn't care.
Get him! Oh my god, get him! Get him! Get him!
You want a tortilla chip?
Serve and protect.
Where'd you go?
Take that.
Oh, hey.
The other zombie's down.
Hi, Steve. Where'd you come from? Well,
Ever had to
Well,
wait behind a
yeah.
school bus?
eh,
This was kind of like that. Except
that
with zombies.
happened in South Park. South Park.
Zombie crime doesn't pay.
I think Charlotte's down. And perhaps the female.
Donating your body to science.
That deserves a modified.
Plug it down. Reloading.
Like a meat.
Yay.
Hey!
Hey, Scarlet's alive.
Hey,
I've been alive for a while.
That's debatable.
what were you doing?
Celebrating Halloween.
That's the thin blue line in action.
Were you having trick or treat?
Sure.
Another zombie down.
I was the trick.
Against the wall.
What are
That
you playing?
explains a lot.
That means someone got punched in the face because of you.
He's playing Zombie Bejeweled.
Okay.
It's called Containment. The zombie puzzler. Script, question mark. Yeah, dropped the newspaper thing on them.
Are the cops zombies too?
Nope, the cops are cops.
Cops versus zombies?
Oh, that wasn't good.
I feel like that would end much differently than cops versus zombies.
No.
I think cops versus zombies would be a little bit much.
This is zombies for the win.
Really?
Because plants can't get scared.
Yeah, they can. There's mushrooms that get scared. You are a liar.
Are you trying to rescue the people and kill all the zombies?
In theory, I'm just not very good at it.
Don't go, Zeo Cloud. I'll talk for you. I got this. I got this. You tell him to call me. You will be president by the time I'm done. Did you know you cured cancer? You didn't have.
I think he's already gone. Oh, hey, Bomberman.
That's not Bomberman. He has no thumbs.
I thought Bomberman had thumbs, he just didn't have fingers.
How? Oh boy.
It's been a while since I've seen Bomberman.
We need to have a talk about where baby is.
What's that got to do with Bomberman?
You have no idea how much that has.
Hey, the Xbox 360 version of Bomberman has all his fingers.
That's creepy.
If you're talking about Act Zero,
I guess. I just googled Bomberman. Yeah, looks like Act Zero.
Bomberman Zero Mission. That's the game I could skip.
Act Zero was
I
like
think
the-
you just combined two games.
Well, Act Zero was the dark and gritty reboot of Bomberman no one asked for.
Oh yeah. I remember about that.
I think they should do a gritty reboot of Super Mario based on the movie.
Where all the Goombas are 7 feet tall but have really little heads.
Exactly.
Be amazing.
And Yoshi's like
that's
the
a
size
word.
of here.
Yoshi's a Velociraptor, yeah.
Can he be clever?
Oh, I found the items.
Sure.
Oh. The Jurassic Park Mario Brothers crossover I've been waiting for.
It'll be amazing.
Finally got laid. The rest.
And Dennis Hopper can be King, can be Bowser.
Written by Michael Miyamoto.
We contained the outbreak. Yes.
Yay!
Steve, what are you doing, Steve?
What's your name? Mario. Last name? Mario. What's your name? Luigi. Last name? Mario.
Did we win the game?
We somethinged.
Wait, why are they going downtown? I thought they were leaving town.
Death right now.
Because downtown's where all the lights are bright.
Please disperse.
No, that's on Broadway.
No, it's downtown where all the lights are bright.
They say the city lights are bright on Broadway. I watched Short Circuit too. I know all the songs.
Input.
So does that mean that's where all the people are going, or where all the zombies are going?
Help over here.
Probably.
We need to go to the Winchester.
Oh, fuck a doodle do.
Speaking of perverted picnics, that was in an Elvira movie.
What, the Winchester or Perverted Picnics?
Could be that they were making a reference to it.
Assistance.
Haunted Hills, I think, was the movie.
Good kill. Good kill.
Good kill. Good kill.
What are the guys in pink?
Those are scientists.
Why are they wearing... Wait. Are they wearing hard hats or is that a ponytail?
They're girls.
Okay.
We got the hell out of there! But no matter what it was, there's zombies! Can you believe it?
So we have army guys, cops,
Punks and scientists.
and the punks are in the
Orange.
tank tops.
Freeze. Don't move.
Why do the scientists have chainsaws?
Science, duh.
Yeah.
How else do you think you split atoms?
I don't think a chainsaw splits atoms.
I think it does.
Oh my god.
Chainsaw splits everything.
Oh no! That cop
It's-
got bitten.
Splits all the atoms. Like, all of them. Like,
Even Cousin It.
every one of them you think, plus like the rest.
Are you gonna grab the grenade and stuff?
I'm full. I only can hold up to 3 items.
No. Well, you should use one of them there items.
Here's what you shouldn't do. Take video game advice from Scarlett.
Jable's Drive-In. America's Fighting Dinosaur.
What?
You'll see.
You know, I remember Fallout.
Okay.
Quite different than this.
Oh no!
I remember going to Jabba's drive-in, watching Titanic, thinking, God, this movie sucks. I don't even remember Celine Dion being in the damn thing.
I think she did that.
Alright. Oh no!
Finally got laid. Rest.
God damn it, Vidigox. Quit playing Borderlands.
Again?
Again. He doesn't eat, he doesn't sleep, he just constantly starts playing Borderlands.
Are you talking about Steam?
Well, yeah, Borderlands is kind of addictive.
But it's like every 5 minutes.
Is it Borderlands 1 or 2?
I don't know.
Well, does it say Borderlands or does it say Borderlands 2?
Gone now.
Why are you
Open
asking
your
so many
Steam
hard
up and look.
questions? When we saw the car rocking,
He could be watching this.
some of us
Supposed to do
laughed.
something fun.
Send him a message with the link. Oh, that's what you meant by we saw the car knocking. Yeah, I get it.
I don't think you realize what you're asking me to do.
Alright, it's going very badly right now.
Go to Steam and ask somebody to watch the stream.
Right. It sounds easy.
Pretty simplistic. Just put the chips down, man.
I'm not even holding them.
Put it in your hand while you eat them.
Barely. You're asking a very inebriated man to type on a keyboard.
The tarp?
Tarp on a
I
car.
don't think I asked you to tarp anything, buddy.
I can't tarp on this cardboard in the dark. Not about Steam. Not about French toast.
Hey, what's the flipper thing item you... Oh,
Those are for pinball.
they're apparently Molotovs, not flippers.
Who am I missing? Who am I missing? Who am I missing?
You're missing a lot of people, apparently.
There's about.
Oh
I think you're gonna lose, man.
Quick, use the cricket bat power up.
Is he playing, Oh, you lost.
no! I
Drop
did.
Dead Fred, the game, the movie. I'd play that game. Of course, I don't know what the hell the object of the game is.
Just play Hellgate London and hit stuff with the cricket bat.
You can play Home Alone, the Super Nintendo game, and wonder why the hell that happened.
It's almost as bad as the Ghostbusters in this. Anybody played the Ghostbusters NES game?
No, because no one can play Ghostbusters.
I played the Ghostbusters Atari game.
Yeah, so have I. And which is pretty much the same thing.
You can boot
Only
up
even-
the Ghostbusters NES game. You can hit start, but after that, you throw caution to the wind.
Yeah, pretty much. It was the same thing in the Atari version.
Maybe you win.
Oh, you just blew up people.
Oh, sweet baby Jesus, I'm sorry. Maybe half a bottle of scotch is too much.
You probably should have stopped at a quarter.
Well, that's why I was eating the chips.
I think you're supposed to eat the chips before you start drinking.
No, maybe. This isn't my first rodeo.
Apparently.
Oh, Godzilla.
That looks like an awesome movie.
I know.
That was
Which Godzilla?
that was a T-Rex with a rocket launcher on his back. He was probably trying to seize the boy.
Oh.
My arms are.
Thank you. That's much better.
You have kids fighting outside your house for candy?
No, I have children fighting in this room. Why?
What?
What?
You have children fighting in the room for Ebola?
Yeah. It's the trendy thing to be today.
Zeo Cloud, who are you asking?
Stop.
Oh, he asked that a while ago.
Yeah, he had to leave. He's going to be president of Trinidad and Tobago because of the ad campaign I'm putting together. Which means I will be the power behind the throne of a country I've never seen. Hey, well, Blazy, what you doing, buddy? You know you're my only friend? You don't yell at me.
Are you talking to the cat?
Yeah.
Okay.
Or he's talking to you.
I don't think
That's what
he
I-
says I'm his only friend.
Yeah, dude, get with it.
Maybe when he's really, really drunk, he does.
No, not even then.
Not even then. I haven't drank enough to say that yet. I know my limits. I will be out cold before I get to that.
Why are there zombies crawling out of trash cans?
This game needs Smash TV power.
More prizes!
I love it.
So, do you have to kill a certain number of zombies each time? Or...
Yeah, all of them.
But there's sometimes you don't kill them all.
It's if I have to kill all the ones that are on the screen at the time.
Start of the round.
See, he ignores us both, Jade.
Sorry?
He's gotta concentrate.
I didn't hear what was said under the noise of all the noise.
Oh, I was saying all the zombies on at the start of the round.
No, just the ones, like, if any get added, you have to kill those ones too, but if you can kill them before they actually get into the block, they don't count.
Huh. Okay.
So, like,
So-
if you killed all those guys before the ones attacking the car got added in?
Yeah.
Okay.
So what are the? So the green things aren't zombies then?
No, those are soldiers.
Oh, okay.
Soldiers of Fortune. Like 18. Mr. T, Murdoch, that other guy, the other guy who's not any of those three. How many people are in this?
I thought it was like four.
I thought they were like Captain Planet.
There might be three.
Or is that Charlie's Angels?
Charlie's Angels has three.
Well, unless you look at Angel's Revenge, then there's like 6. Then none of them were in Charlie's Angels.
I think you're making sense.
Look up Angel's Revenge. It's a movie.
I think sometimes Jason
yeah.
gets confused amongst all the movies he has seen over his 50 years.
Jack
Yeah.
Palance was in it. He was not the main bad guy, but almost.
And then he just starts making up random names and expects us to believe that they're actors.
Jack Palance was in City Slickers. He played Curly.
I like City Slickers. That was a good movie.
He hosted Believe It or Not.
Ripley's, believe it or not?
He talked like Darth Vader wishes he could sound like.
Which Vader?
He was in the.
Talking like episode 3 Vader or like normal Vader?
Like normal, like James Earl Jones wishes he could sound like Jack.
I thought you were talking about that other guy.
Episode 3 Vader had one line.
No.
Well, technically he was Vader that whole time.
Well, halfway through.
Oh, what's that? That's new.
What's new?
You'll see.
In about 25 seconds.
1, 2, 3. 4.
That was special.
Oh, there's a little shaman guy.
Oh,
Oh,
no,
zombie
no, it's
wizards.
That's all you needed on your side. A necromancer.
We have to kill zombie wizards now?
That's right. Zombie wizards.
Rest.
Wait. Wait.
Okay.
Or was it wizard zombies? Either way, it was bad for us.
Are we recording this?
No.
Okay. Somebody tell me tomorrow that I didn't imagine this.
Which part?
Zombie wizard.
Oh.
Nice job, boys.
Unless we're all imagining the same thing.
But, like, on the zombie stat sheet, their int is so low, they couldn't be wizards.
Nerd.
I'm not the one who had it on the
Oh
sheet.
wait, it's wizard zombies.
Not zombie wizards.
Yeah.
They're not wizards brought back from the dead. They're zombies who, like, had a class change.
Maybe.
Jay doesn't understand the question.
In the Final Fantasy Tactics realm, what is their sub-job? Zombie or wizard? Why isn't zombie a sub-job? Let's make that a sub-job in our RPG. Any class change to a zombie. You gain health back after every attack, but you're always berserk and take extra damage from fire and
And you're always hungry.
That's sort of already a well, it's a status in Final Fantasy Tactics. But you just I think the only thing is you just take damage from healing
I don't
abilities.
think you can control yourself either, but I could do.
No, I think
Zombies down.
That television totally saved my ass.
you can still control yourself. You just take damage from like anything that would normally heal you.
Did you know an X potion
Nope.
can only deal 9,999 damage to a zombie?
Did you know an X potion could kill the zombie train in Final Fantasy VI? If you had one.
Did you know
Why
that
would
a
you
zombie a
use
day
X
keeps
potion?
the doctor away?
Why would you use an X potion on the zombie train when you can just suplex it?
That's if you know suplex by that point.
How do you
And
suplex a train?
What suplex does not kill enough to kill the train?
Don't you start with suplex? I thought that was one of the ones you started with.
No.
Yeah,
No, it's not.
it's not.
No.
Like down up is suplex.
No, it's not. Down, up, X, Y. And that's like the fourth one.
Well,
Third
Fourth.
one.
in the Game Boy one, it's just down up.
Well, you're playing the Game Boy one. That's the one for people who have training wheels. That's the people who have to get the top secret area to beat Super Mario World.
Aww.
Who-
I need a top secret area to beat Mario World.
Serve and protect.
I
Oh
don't know
yeah,
that's
we
training
all do it, but 3 of the 4 of us don't have to.
Is that including Coolio?
4 of the 5 of us don't. Oh my God, Coolio! He texted me back like an hour ago.
Oh, he's actually here?
No, he's just
I
alive.
mean, he's still alive?
Yeah.
25 years on the house.
It was more like 3 hours ago. Oh my God.
Didn't he have, like, the death stuff?
I probably should not be the one talking to him.
Why? What's the worst thing that could happen? He asked
I say
knowingly.
something I regret.
Just don't release the weasel on him and it'll be fine.
I mean, really, if you say anything you're gonna regret, just tell him that you thought you were talking to Scarlet for a second. That'll make everything better.
But I don't know if you've ever heard the phrase, there are two sides to every coin. I'm just gonna leave it at that. Because I don't know how to explain it any better.
I think you need one more. Yeah, there you go.
I think I'm gonna put my head on the
Jason is donezo.
Thank you, desk, for being cool on the side. I can't see because my hair is covering my face. I also worry that I'm gonna misremember something.
That's what she said.
God, how bad would that be? Choked to death on your own hair.
That's right, you bastard! Help me!
I still haven't got to read my damn story.
We'll read your story.
I need to go to bed soon.
We'll read your story.
Yeah.
No,
You got it. You got this.
and for some reason, my monitor is not staying in place.
That has nothing to do with the story.
But the story's on the monitor. It keeps moving around my desk.
So you move with the movement of the monitor and it'll be like it's staying still.
You'd like to think that would work. Let me tell you, it's tricky. You never know where it's gonna go. It's like some sort of weasel. And you're like the hunting dog trying to catch it. It shucks and jives.
Like a turkey?
Like in a Madden game. Any one of them. They've been the same for 28 years.
And protect.
Wait, there's more than one Madden game? I thought they were all one game.
No, there's only one, but they re-release it every year. It's kind of like World of Warcraft.
It's like Dynasty Warriors, but worse.
Yeah. I am Cow Cow. I am here to kill you.
I never liked Cow Cow.
It's because it's not really his name.
Where it is.
See, Cowpea, he's a cool guy.
I think it's Cow Pie. Cow 3.14.
I don't think so.
I like Lubba. Lubba.
I'm pretty sure in 5 they call him Cowpea.
Yeah, no, it's Sao P. And it's just everyone says it wrong.
Yeah, it's Cowpea.
There is no Cow Pie. And that's true.
It is in fact true.
Steve, what are you doing?
Why did you name your cat Steve?
Because her name is Steve.
Her name. Oh wow. Okay.
Hi, Steve. I work with somebody named Steve, and it gets a little silly in my head.
So the people in hazmat suits can act as...
Our wild cards, effectively, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
I'm gonna read a story now.
There once was a boy named Jason. Couldn't handle his scotch. Decided one day to get on the internet. Oh, what a day.
I want to tell you a story about this scotch here. This bottle was full when I started. It's half as heavy now.
When did you start though? Because you started before we started streaming like 3 hours ago.
I actually started after.
Are you a bottle half empty type of guy?
I'm a never enough scotch. Hey Scarlet, guess what?
Oh my god.
What?
Talking to your wife.
He's still awake.
Oh. Anyway, The Sims. Sunny the Tragic Clown. That's the name of our story. I'm gonna tell it to everybody before bed. Oh my Jesus. This is about 9,000 pages long.
Over 9,000.
You know, it could be. It could be like ropes. To this day, I honestly have no idea or explanation what, why, or how this happened. But I will never touch this game ever again. It has haunted me for the longest time. I'll never go back. To those who have never played the game, I'll try to keep the beginning descriptions as brief as I can. To the rest of you, you can have your nostalgic moments. If you've ever owned a PC to play games on 10 years ago, you must be familiar with the game The Sims. However, if you played the game enough, you know that you can also get a little too creepy for your liking. For instance, whenever all of your Sims are asleep, on random nights, a burglar would appear. When this happens, you can hear a very creepy, tense tone that gives you that tingling shiver throughout your body as he creepily walks towards your property. Of course, if you've got no rosebud teeth, you'd have the burglar alarm installed in your house for sure, and it would go off as the burglar nonchalantly walked into the nearest door he could find. It's as if they don't let you install a lock in those guys. Then the policewoman would arrive and arrest his dumbass. Then you get a reward for apparently catching a wanted criminal, which is nice. The same creepy tone plays when your sim misses work or gets fired from it. In another instance, whenever a fire occurs, a tone similar to the burglar music plays, except it is possibly 3 times creepier. Then the firemen arrive and your sims can help attempt to put out the fire. After the fires are out, the firemen just walk away like nothing happened. Your sims act like nothing happened either. That is if nobody was killed during the fire. If someone was killed, the Grim Reaper will arrive and do his thing over the dead body. You can use your sim to beg him to bring the dead one back to life. If your sim is happy and has mostly green on the needs bars, you can gamble against the Reaper and you'll most likely win, thus saving your dead sim's life. If the begging sim has mostly red, the Reaper will turn him down and a tombstone will appear in the dead sim's place. Attempting to find the creepy music on YouTube would be helpful before reading this. If you're brave enough, I'm brave enough. Sims creepy music. None of those letters are the ones I thought. Sims danger theme, I'm guessing.
Oh, I remember that sound effect.
Yeah.
There's an annotation that says El Bandito jumping into trash can.
Okay.
Just read what's on the screen. Now that you have the gist of this, here comes the most haunting moments I've ever had in my lifetime. I really wish this would never happen to me. It was winter of 6th grade and I was staying up on a Friday night playing The Sims. Must have been around 10:30 p.m. I got bored with just playing with my rich, happy family, so I decided to go to my spot home to the miserable family that I created for some fun. It was home to many tombstones scattered in random patterns. Just based off of that, the fact that The Sims had names of people and kids I didn't like back then, you could easily tell what I had been up to. I always chose that spot to conserve memory. One even had the name Osama bin Laden, who I killed with a firework rocket. Ironic, right? So I'm going through The Sims. All of them have red needs bars. I decide to make these two guys fight and beat the crap out of each other. I made one kid stay in an isolated room with only a bookshelf to see if he'd actually read a book at a cabin fever and other sick things like that. However, there was something odd about this particular Sim who I would specifically torture to my liking. After a while, Sonny the tragic clown arrived at the house. He's basically a miserable clown who comes to your house if your Sims are too miserable for an extended amount of time. He spends his time walking around, trying to do tricks that fail miserably, crying, coughing like a guy who smokes 3 packs a day and pissing off your Sims. He just makes your life suck until you get rid of him. Now, he would be the worst victim suffering under my wrath. Everyone would always slap the shit out of him and insult him. I had other Sims torture him like there was no tomorrow. It just was funny. For every time I was waiting for Sim to complete a task, I would do something to make Sonny miserable. Sonny, by the way, is spelled different this time than it was every time before. I even made someone call the Sim with my actual name, let's call him John, to come over just so John could slap him too. Eventually, every Sim started hating Sonny, spelled differently than the previous time, so much that they would slap the crap out of him, insult him, and even just flat out attack him without my command. I thought that was pretty funny at the time. I got up to the point where I just loved seeing Sonny miserable. John was able to attack him. That's normal because when I created his personality traits, I gave him a full nice meter. Sims with a high nice meter only have commands which are courteous to other people like hug, gift, and compliment. Even so, I just brushed it off, not bothering to think of anything of it. Sonny became the symbol of everything I hated. At this point, my mom told me I should go to bed. I should have listened.
Oh my god, get him, get him, get him!
This is where all the mayhem began. Starting with the worst mistake I ever made. After a while, I
You
got
took
sick
gaming
of...
advice from Scarlett?
After a while, I got sick of messing with the clown and couldn't stand hearing him cry all the time. I did everything I could to try to make him leave, making the Sims slap him, insult him, and tell him to leave. Nothing worked. So I figured it was time to get down to business. I set up a fire inside, launched the rocket, and let it crash down, which started a fire. The bone-chilling music started playing. I had the doors taken away and timed how long it would take them all to die a fiery death. One of the women were the first to go as she started screaming and flailing her arms helplessly. Like we imagined Scarlett to do. Then, one of the guys were caught in the spreading blaze. Eventually, the Sims started cooking. Sonny, who also began flailing his arms and screaming. I felt a sense of evil pass over me as I gave my computer screen a morbid glaze. Along with the kitty.
What else are you doing?
Yummy glaze.
The same smile you'd expect a kid to have when he's burning ants with a magnifying glass. But another feeling passed me by alongside the evil feeling. Something just wasn't quite right. I've watched Sims burn before, and they all flailed their arms the same ridiculous way. This time it was very different. Sims seemed to scream in no other way I've known before. Their cries weren't as if they were being stepped on. Their cries, weren't as if they were being funny, stepping on hot coal, but as if they were calling for help, begging for help. Begging and pleading like they knew I was there and was the cause of all this madness. What really got to me was they were screaming at a louder volume than I thought I had my speakers at. They were turned pretty low as it was, but I quickly put them down just a bit. I had a strange feeling from this and a slight bit of fear, but I attempted to shake it off. Then my time of humor was short-lived. After I was apparently doing nothing to help them, their cries really invoked the pain, sorrow, and suffering. Looking around the fire, 2 of the Sims had already fell to the ground while the others were still flailing in vain. 1 or 2 of the Sims seemed to be looking straight at me, calling for help. I didn't think anything of it. I just thought they were facing me because that's how they were facing before they were caught in the blaze.
Officer needs assistance.
But then, as I skimmed across the house, there was Sonny. He too was facing me. He was different. Something wasn't right about him. Maybe it's because he was on fire. That part. He was flailing his arms like a maniac. He was screaming like the Joker, except much more sadistic and insane. The way he was shrieking and wailing kind of made me feel scared. Plus it was cold, so I shivered a little. He was facing directly at me and giving me that creepy clownish look. Only, this wasn't just any type of clownish look. This type of look that Sonny was giving me was a glare of insanity in its purest form. I never knew if he was supposed to look like that, but he did. As if he was staring into my soul past the screen. His morbid face was full of disbelief, anger, depression, rage, and heartfelt hate. His blank, beady clown eyes were facing perfectly in line with me. Never have seen such powerful emotion from a video game character, let alone many at once. Hell, I've never seen someone in real life give me that type of stare. Then he just stood still, just like that. Like he was just standing idle, although he did not shake the evil look upon his face for the fact that he was being incinerated. Must have been a glitch. Hope it was a glitch. Just then I heard a camera shitter noise. It was a screenshot camera going off automatically. It usually does that whenever something eventful happens while you're playing, so I clicked save and clicked on my photo album to check out what it was, and it was a picture of Sonny inside the fire. The caption said something like, "Got that darned clown," which I found to be funny, but more eerie because of the situation I was in. There in the photo too, he was doing the exact same death stare. Filled me with such a grim, creepy feeling that I clicked right out away. That's what it says. I thought about it, clicked on again to delete the photo. The game froze for a bit, then without warning, the clown photo sprung.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's very scary. It might have just been me, but the photo appeared to be slightly zoomed in.
Oh wow, that's a big one.
Zombie Kong. That's where you go to with other zombies.
That's
Very interesting.
more like Zombie Hulk.
Zombie Kong.
How many times do you have to surround him?
I clicked the delete button, nothing happened. I got frustrated and clicked it again repeatedly. The clicking got slower for a second and stopped. It froze on me. At this point, I was quite freaked out. I was trembling. I could feel all of my pores bumping up against my clothes as a chill ran down my spine.
Because you couldn't delete a photograph.
Ducked under the desk, reset the computer, and booted the game back up. Then I remember that I completely forgot to check the time after the Sims died. It was 11:30 p.m. Still having the willies, I decided to play the game again. Something was odd. There was no sound during the intro, and the colors seemed to have a weird tone to it. All the flamboyant colors seemed to combine into one and filter the screen. Every color was either purely red, white, blue, yellow, or green. Just didn't look normal. Felt like my monitor was going bad. The conga music wasn't playing during the loading screen either. Just blank nothingness. When the map appeared, I checked my speakers because there was still no sound. I turned them up, but still nothing. For some reason, I decided to go visit what was left of the family I just slaughtered. When I got there was nothing left. Everything was burnt and there were ashes everywhere. There were tombstones inside the mediocre building. I looked where Sonny had died, and I found nothing. Nothing but a painting on the wall was there. It was a painting of an image you can buy from the store. I really regret taking a closer look to see it, because now I saw what looked like him in a much creepier state. It was depicting him in a dark shade. He looked as if he was staring someone down. I decided to play as my happy family to get it off my mind. So I go to the menu and click to go back to that. Now, I have no idea if I just got a glimpse of it or if it's been like this the whole time I wasn't looking. But for a quarter of a second, I felt like the face of the clown in the painting glanced up right at me through the eye. Getting another one of those chills, I selected my happy family. The house I constructed with them was specifically designed to have very similar architecture to my actual house, if not exactly. It was nighttime in the game. I even had the one kid turn on the cartoons to make myself feel better. But here's where the strange part started. The other kid decided to interfere with the cartoons and put it on the horror channel. I kept trying to switch back to the cartoons, but he would just change it to the horror after 5 seconds. I just sent the kids to bed and had everyone go to sleep. Time sped up since nobody was doing anything. Suddenly, a message popped up saying 3 more days. And that bug-ass burglar music blared out of my speakers. It took me so unexpectedly and by surprise that I jumped back in my seat, making a huge thump. God, I had it that loud. The big shiver ever turned into a spasm of panic and fright. Next to the message was Sonny's face staring at me straight in the eyes. I was so frightened I couldn't move or respond, but stare for 2 straight seconds. My heart must have skipped a beat and it was beating faster than ever before. I took the mouse and clicked the crap out of the OK button. Of course, just my luck, the game froze and I was left to suffer through Sonny's face staring at me. I was about to shut the computer when the message finally went away. Thank God. I turned on the buy menu so I could hear some of the calming music, except I turned the volume down a lot. Couldn't hear it. It was glitching or something. Maybe the music wasn't working. Eventually, I went about my business as usual, doing everyday tasks, while still freaked out about that message. Then, I sent everyone to bed. The haunting message appeared again. The music didn't play at first, so I thought, oh, it did. There was just a delay. Just to fuck with my head and throw me off. It didn't scare me as much, but it still creeped me out. Nothing was different, except this time the message said, 2 more days. Freaked out, I got my CD player and played some Green Day to cheer myself up.
Somebody help me!
All to my convenience, the batteries died in the middle of the song Holiday. I really didn't help it. Still, I decided to push on. To this day, I don't know why I wasn't too deterred to press on, but I did anyway.
No one dead.
I went to sleep, quite restless, thinking too much. Maybe I just let the game go on for the night, it'll go away. My younger brother was also addicted to the game, so I decided to ask him about if he knew anything about it. I even accused him of doing it to mess with me. He just responded by ridiculing me, saying that I was just making it up to scare him. I believed him when he said he didn't know about it. Besides, I was kidding myself to think an elementary school kid could figure out how to do something like that even before I could. Especially not that low now. I also attempted to look it up online. All I found was BS. Nothing. The next night of the game, which I was playing Saturday night at this time, the same thing happened, except the message said 1 more day. The tense, spine-chilling music blared out of my speakers again. Ow! I don't know, this time I had my speakers down almost all the way. The only thing that could have made it more silent was if I muted and unplugged the damn thing. I didn't bother to even look at Sonny's face, but from my peripheral vision it seemed like his mouth was open in a very devilish way. Damn game lied again, and I looked out the window until the message went away. It really didn't help that the game seemed to be getting me ready by displaying a clown on the TV. That I have no recollection of putting on my wall. And a bush outside looking like a wig. Trust me, you'd have to be there to see it or else you would have no god-forbidden idea. This really was a sick joke. I was thinking, who could have done this? Why would they? I was only 12 years old. It's not like they could see my reaction to get any enjoyment out of it. So why do it? Is it even a joke? I proceeded to go about my Sims daily business when they woke up. I bought a bunch of new stuff for them and touched up a few things. I also sold the clown painting for $1 and replaced the TV. I tried to do everything I could to keep the clown out of my head. Out of sight, out of mind. Things looked a little up from here, right? At this point, there came the worst and scariest time of my life. My heart would have beaten a Kenyan runner on steroids in a heartbeat. No other moments haunt me like this does today. In all sincerity, paranormal times like these are like a turning point in life. A message popped up while everyone was still awake. This time it wasn't the burglar music that played, it was the fire music. It shrieked out of my speaker so loudly because I wasn't expecting it. It struck fear into me as if I just got punctured by 1,000 needles. My spine tingled so much I was petrified. I might as well have hit rigor mortis. There was the message. It had Sunny's face on it again, which seems to have a demonic smirk. When I read the message, I could feel myself turning pale. My body felt like it was shutting down from the neck down to my whole body. My eyes widened without control. Believe me, if you could ever feel your pupils dilate, this is what it would feel like. The message said, "There's nowhere to go. He's here." It really killed me to type it out, let alone read it. I tried to click build mode, but it wouldn't let me. It was as if the burglar came and didn't let you do anything. I got my sim, his wife, to go somewhere inside the house where they could escape. Once I got them in order, I realized something. The kids were playing tag outside. Oh no. Oh god, no. The next thing I know, one runs away to the backyard while the other just stands and stares while his back is turned to the sidewalk. I didn't want to watch, but I just couldn't look away. The clown slowly creeped down the sidewalk. The kid just stood there like he had no idea what was going on. The clown walked until he was online with the kid, then turned. He walked towards the kid and I tried to get him to run away or something. Anything that would get him the fuck away from that goddamn clown. I must have clicked the mouse 40 times per second. Nothing. Then the most horrifying thing happened. As if the clown was a burglar, he bent over the kid and the kid disappeared. Right when he disappeared, the burglar music shrieked. An image flashed on screen for a millisecond, but I couldn't make it out in time. Sunny was then holding a sack, just like the burglar. I couldn't believe my eyes. My jaw fell open involuntarily. I didn't even feel or notice it much because my body was so numb with fear and panic. I watched in horror as he walked after the other kid who was running around the house. To my surprise and awe, Sunny did the smart thing. I went back the other way towards the kid who was running around the house. There was no hope. The kid ran right into him around the front left corner of the house. He too was scooped up into a sack along with the burglar music playing. The image flashed on the screen again. I couldn't make it out, but I know for sure it wasn't something good or something I'd like to see. The clown then proceeded to not walk, but run out of the scene. As if it wasn't creepy enough, those Sims run really fucking fast in a jolty-like motion. My other Sims stood in the house doing nothing. The clown from hell was gone from the scene. It's about halfway through the story, Mike.
This is a long fucking story.
And about Sunny, the tragic clown. Then, all of a sudden, my Sims darted out the door towards where the kids were taken and started screaming at them. An expressive speech bubble with specializes a loud noise appeared above each of their heads. Nothing was in them. Now, I've heard Sims scream before, but this was different. The screams were blood-curdling, despair-inducing, terror-striking, and very realistic. My speakers weren't that old, but they definitely could not have produced that realistic of audio quality. Seemed like a small person was actually inside the speaker, screaming at the top of their lungs.
Keebler elves.
The Sims then began to sob and cry in their hands. Likewise, it was a very realistic sounding sobbing. I could literally put the speakers under the desk, and you would think there's somebody sitting under the desk crying like they're living in complete purgatory. The image from earlier flashed on screen again, and I managed to press print screen just in time. God help me. My timing was just a tiny bit off, and I wouldn't have to see what I just screen captured. At this point, I was on the verge of tears. My vision was blurring, my lips were trembling, I was shaking violently, but I could not take my eyes off the terror. I was even whimpering like a scared baby. I lost it. I tumbled off my chair. I went to go play some music. I listened to some tunes and let out the longest piss I have ever had in my entire life. When I got back with my CD player in hand, my original plan was to quit the fuck out of the game. I was done with this crap. I love it when you say things like, I was ready to quit the fuck out of this game, and then I was done with this crap. I didn't care if I had to play Jimmy Neutron versus Jimmy Negatron for the rest of my life. I just wanted the fucking game off my computer.
Is that a game?
I guess so. I got back in about 15 minutes. That was a damn long piss.
Officer needs assistance.
I noticed I hadn't paused the game. Touching my mouse caused me to scroll down just to see what was happening. There was only one sim left. The sim was the one with my name on it. The wife was nowhere to be found. None of their faces were available in the navigation bar except for the remaining sim. He was just standing in the house, staring blankly at nothing. The music played again. The clown from hell was back, coming to get the last of what he started. I wasn't in the mood for
Hey, you killed us.
shit anymore. Not like I was 3 hours ago. I had the sim call the police, then walk out the back door and go to the left. Not to mention, I muted the speakers for real this time. Sonny walked into the house nonchalant like he knew I was just there. He creeped around the living room, dining room, and kitchen, and a little bit of the family room. It was like he was looking for him. After searching around and finding nothing, for some odd reason, he decided to touch the TV, and it broke instantly. Then, sat on the couch watching it like there was something on. After a moment, he stood up abruptly. It's just like he had a sudden thought. He proceeded to walk out the back door and go to the same way my sim did. I quickly commanded the sim to walk around the front towards the back. The clown followed his track. Then came the worst part for the worst night of my life.
Emphasize that.
I guess. Since the architecture of the house was just like my actual house, the computer room is upstairs and in the back right corner. My sim was walking around the corner towards the back with the clown walking about the same speed. But here's the scariest part. Once my sim reached the back left corner of the house, Sonny was beginning to reach the back right. I heard something outside. I didn't dare push aside the curtains, so I just listened. It was my car. The whole time Sonny was walking around the back right, I could hear his footsteps silently crunch on the ground outside the window. It was around what seemed like the same spot, too. When Sonny stopped and turned to the left, the footstep sound stopped outside, and they too sounded like someone praying around. Then they just continued once Sonny started walking again. The footsteps outside slowly faded out. I couldn't do it. I went crazy and absolutely ballistic. I force-switched off the computer, ran and opened the door to my mom's room, crying while so scared. Climbed into the bed and under the covers in more motion and would not come out. I started crying. My mom woke up instantly, concerned. It was too hard to talk at the time, so all that I managed to say under my hysterical crying was, "I'm scared. I want to sleep here." The next morning, my brother was playing the game, asking why I left the computer on without pausing. I stared at him for a second, then just walked away. Once he got off, I took the disc out and put it away. I have no idea how much I wanted to smash it to pieces and put it in the trash, but I would have gotten in trouble for it. But then I remembered how I screen capped the image. The computer was on all night long, so I couldn't have forgotten the copied image. I opened up Microsoft Paint and clicked paste. The image that came up was horrified. If I can remember correctly, it was a picture of Sonny. He was standing on the same spot where he died. It was a closely zoomed in image. He had an obvious smile on his face that showed rotting gingivitis-ridden teeth ground into sharp points. It looked like the Stephen King's It clown. That was it. I deleted the image and took the game out. To this day, it still haunts me.
I thought he already took the game out.
He did.
Then
He had turned the computer on, too. To this day, it still haunts me. I still question what it was. As Stephen King says, eliminating the word how is what really gets to you.
This story is unnecessarily long.
yeah, it is.
Such an unexplainable event occurred and baffles me.
I told you to go with the other one. Everybody had to disagree.
Why did my speakers go off even though I muted them? Why did the footsteps stop after I turned the computer off, even though I left it on all night and had turned it off before that? Why did Sonny decide to mess with my head? Hell, why did it have to be after I tortured him for so long? I guess sometimes things can only go so far until they snap. If you're ever wondering what happened after, here's something I find really strange. I logged on to the game about a couple of years ago, and from what I remember, all the houses in the game were wiped clean, as if I never built a house or did anything. It was a bit unsettling looking after an open field, which was once the domain of houses I created. All but left, there was an eerie graveyard in place of the house I used to torture the Sims. I've never touched the game since. I've never even bothered to get the Sims 2 when it came out.
Is that the end?
That is the end of Sonny the Tragic Clown.
That was terrible.
Well, it's not called creepypasta for a reason.
Yeah.
Are they all that bad?
Pretty much. I've heard plenty of other ones that
Are they all that long?
some of them.
I would imagine probably most of them.
That's... wow.
Super Mario RPG Legend of the Seven Screams.
What?
Team Fortress 2, Play Dead.
I like the Super Mario RPG one. That sounds like it'd be a horror game, though.
We'll still keep building. Valkyria Chronicles Apocalypse ES.
None of this. Officer needs assistance.
Virtual Slayer of Pennsylvania.
Okay.
Why I watch videos.
Lock it down. Reloading.
World of Warcraft free. You failed. Dark Cloud / Chronicle
Zombie crime.
2. Did we win the game, Ragnar?
We're getting there.
Yay!
Oh,
We're on Act 3 of 3.
Nice job, boys.
Did we win? There's over 200 stories about this.
you probably have time to read it.
I'm gonna go to bed here. Here's one called A Jump Letters. Can't help but feel that is describing the story.
That's describing most of these, I think.
The player in the closet. Pictochat Phantom. Oh, Pet Graveyard. I wonder what that's about.
Are there any about the creatures games?
Cybermore Pact? Question mark. It doesn't sort them by game. It sorts them by title.
Oh, that's
There are 2 subcategories. One being Pokemon, which has 156 games in it, and Zelda, which has 33.
I want to hear one about or is it called Critters? Was that game called Critters or Creatures?
There are,
Critters.
I think there's a game.
I don't know which.
I think both are actual game titles.
Reaction to Mr. Kitty Saves the World. I've played that game. That was an alright game. Funeral for a Server. Mole Mania, the old mole. Mr. Bones' Wild Ride. Ghost Cars. A Haunting Most Mario. The Hazmat Trio. That one sounds fun. The Hissed Sat Hallucination. The Never Ending Assassination.
I feel like the Hazmat Trio is actually a story about lolcats. And Hazmat?
NES Godzilla Creepypasta. That's probably the most descriptive name in this whole thing. NES Godzilla Creepypasta. A short Minecraft rant. The Silent Hill Curse. The Shambler. This short Minecraft rant is not very short.
Of course not.
So we're just
7, Section 3.
Yeah, I think Creatures is what I was thinking about.
I'm gonna go to bed now.
Talk about creepy. That game was creepy.
Then
Somebody help me out.
go to bed.
I'm going. I gotta start my uploads for the night. Bitch, there's no more Look, I want to tell you a story. Shut up. Yeah. That's the best story I know.
I feel so enlightened. At least it was a lot shorter than the last one you just told.
Jason, you're such a
That's-
nice person.
That's one thing I do right. I know when to stop.
I don't know if that's true.
We still have 5 people watching.
Yeah, but
Well,
4 of them are us.
Us.
Are they us? Yeah, I was gonna say. I think.
And
most
one of
those-
them's probably the female.
No, she doesn't have a computer. She just uses mine.
We've been having Facebook chat makeout sessions while you listen.
No, she already showed it to me.
Oh, I know. Yeah, jelly.
Not really.
It'll be alright someday. Thank you, Scarlett, for getting the stream together.
Thank you, Scarlett.
Since I
Yeah,
care to do
it was a bit last minute, but I think it was still fine.
We had, what, a total of 10 people
it. It was fun. It was fun.
at one point?
I think the story made them all leave.
Probably. I wanted to leave and I was reading. And then the clown killed everyone in the end. paragraphs in.
I was playing The Sims one night. I thought they had some decent one pasted, whatever the fuck they're called. Yes.
That might have been the problem. Because I was looking for creepy pasta. Not creepy one pastas.
Well, you should have.
I'll know for next year.
Yeah.
We need to do this like once a month, I think.
Stream?
Yeah.
As long as we don't have to hear one of the stories once a month.
Ah, please no.
And as long as I'm not the only one streaming for 3 hours.
You're not the only one streaming. I'm streaming too.
Financially and physically, I cannot keep up with reading these stories. I can't afford the liquor, and my liver could...
And the only reason that Jade isn't streaming is because apparently he doesn't know how to get back onto Twitch.
Yeah, for some reason.
He says. I don't know, it just doesn't work. Guess Ragnar's left.
You know, it was the weirdest thing, and until my internet fixed, Twitch just didn't want to work for me.
Worked fine yesterday, I don't know.
I wouldn't say it worked fine, but semi. Until I.
Why are there giant big bees falling out of the sky?
Because I'm at a fraternity. There's a fraternity.
And we all know that fraternities are known for their giant bees. That's why I never went to
They're
college.
probably like lambdas.
Oh my god.
Ah, they're in my eyes! Quick, I must put on a bear suit and punch a woman.
What?
Franklin University.
Somebody put on a bear suit and punched a woman?
Hold on now. I will send this to you. As telling you about it does not do it justice. Oh god, I forgot I have to type.
Forgot how to type?
No, I forgot I would have to. I'm hoping I can get out of this chair. I know it's a safe chair tonight.
That's okay.
Yeah.
We'll just keep you on the call.
Oh, that's gonna be bad for everybody.
I hope you're not too hungover to go to work tomorrow.
Oh, probably.
It's okay. It's a grocery store. They would be able to tell the difference anyway.
Pretty much.
You want
There-
what, lady? Get the fuck out of my house.
Yes, ma'am. I think milk is delicious.
You gotta get some cornflakes though. It really rounds out the meal.
Breakfast of champagnes.
Breakfast of champagne. That's a great idea. I'm coming to your house. Where do you live?
What?
What do you mean I'm fired?
What the hell is that?
That is a scene from Wicker.
The Wicker Man remake.
Probably one of the worst movies I've ever seen.
Either that or one of the best. It's totally, really.
No, I think I could say for sure worst.
Why does he punch a random lady in a bear suit? While in a bear suit.
Why did anything in that movie happen?
I think you mean whilst. In a bear suit.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Let's get our tenses correct here. We aren't Neanderthals.
I mean,
Well, 3 of us aren't.
He's wearing a bear suit punching a woman.
and I mean, apparently then you haven't.
I think I can explain to you exactly why it's happening, Scarlett. Because it's actually about ethics in game journalism.
What? What?
I think I was about as clear as I can be on that.
They burn him
So-
in a giant wicker man at the end.
So here's a 5-minute clip on YouTube called Wicker Man, the best scenes, long, excruciating version. I'm just gonna drop this off and put this right here. That's the same thing. Ignore that. I swear I clicked the copy shortcut. How is that the same thing? Maybe this is the only good clip and it just beats it for 5 minutes.
Oh, hi, Mark.
That's some story, Mark. Okay,
I didn't hit her. I never.
I did not hit her. This is bullshit.
I did not.
Did not. Oh, hi, Mark.
Why'd that little girl just get hit by a train?
That's what we need to Zeocloud. Zeocloud's name is Mark, so every time we see Mark, it's oh hi Mark, and you have to say it like this.
Have you ever seen The Room, Scarlet?
I don't think Scarlett could understand what happened in the room.
Yeah, but to be fair, I don't know if I understand what happened in the room.
But Denny was
Silent Hill?
No,
Den-
the movie
Drugs.
No.
the Tommy Wiseau movie.
No, I never saw it.
Denny had problems with the drug dealer, and then the mom got breast cancer, and then the movie ended.
That was seriously the best throwaway line ever. I have breast cancer, and then they just kept on talking as if she didn't just say that.
It's confirmed. I have breast cancer. How are you?
I was up there with the, I can't tell you this. How's your sex life?
Oh, Johnny, I didn't recognize you. You're my favorite customer.
You know, I'm happy that you're saying all these same lines that, like, when Kim and I watched it, we were just like, wait, what?
Did you notice
Like-
during all of the sex scenes that there is no way they could have been having sex in those scenes?
Well, yeah.
Unless they're into just really weird stuff. Or
Gee-
there's something wrong with Lisa.
Jade, have you seen this movie?
Which one?
The Room.
No.
Just find it online and watch it.
Okay.
Yeah,
Your
even
life will
Aaliyah-
be better for it.
This is one that I would, like, I encourage you, if you have to.
This
break
literally,
the-
this
make
literally is the it's so bad it returns to good level of movie.
Somebody took the time to make a poster for what the second Room movie would look like if they made a sequel. And it was basically zombie Tommy Wiseau. Which is not much different than normal Tommy Wiseau.
Did you see? I mean, you saw the XKCD? I think I sent that to you, right? Explaining that movie.
Yes. I've seen that.
Oh man, new type of zombie.
You're still like 12 ahead of me.
Donating your body to science.
Somebody help!
There's this superhero babies movie.
Dotted line girl.
Did you click on that link I posted?
I did. But I'm not gonna watch it. I'll watch it in the morning.
Beethoven?
What?
Help me!
The new Beethoven movie?
Like the dog?
I'm going to be up all night for that one. Because, Air Bud wasn't enough. Okay, well, bye now.
See ya. They have the last Airbender on this list.
Somebody help me! Help me! Zombies down.
But yeah, if you've never seen The Room, definitely consider that homework.
Alright.
Oh, hell yeah. Great job.
Batman and Robin's on the same thing.
What is this list? It's just like a list of terrible movies.
Top 10 worst movies of all time. The nipple suits.
All right.
They spent $140 million on Batman and Robin.
Barring the nipple suits, I really didn't think Batman and Robin was that bad.
It was just cheesy as all hell.
It was. It was corny and campy, but
Bane doesn't even talk. It's like one of Bane's things.
It was just very camp.
yeah.
But the thing is, I think the problem with Batman and Robin is that it was actually meant to be a serious movie.
Oh, Battlefield Earth is on here.
Yeah,
yes.
I actually read the book for that. The book is way better than the movie.
You don't like John Travolta with dreadlocks?
Another zombie down.
Geely is number one.
Really?
G. Lee.
Is that like a Jennifer Lopez movie?
Yes.
Oh, that one. Yeah, that one with Ben Affleck and
Mm-hmm.
Jennifer Lopez.
Yep. Because they were together at one point. Jennifer Lopez! Taco flavor cheese! Taco, taco! So, how long does this game have left?
I mean, it's almost done. I'm on Act 3 of 3.
And what are the necro zombie glowy thingies?
Sorry?
The glowing zombies?
The ones with the glowy eyes, they take. You have to kill them twice.
Well, what do the zombie wizards do that's so special? Other than you?
They can only be killed by a specific color, the color that they are glowing.
Oh. But they don't like attack faster or anything?
I don't know.
Good job, Circle Team.
Range is against the law.
Interesting.
You contained the outbreak.
So you guys didn't like my zombie game?
I liked it. It was interesting. I mean, I like the Lost Vikings, so any game that's like that, I think is neat.
It's a pretty interesting little game. Maybe I should have just went with Ghostbusters. Ghostbusters! I'm really upset that Freddy Fish 2 didn't want to work.
Yeah, I don't know why it wasn't.
Freeze! Don't move!
Point and click adventure game of the year right there.
Serve and protect.
They also have the Pajama Kid, but I never actually had one of those games.
Oh, Pajama Sam.
Disperse.
Yeah, there you go.
I need backup. Get off me, zombie!
But the Freddy Fish one's actually on sale.
Freeze! Don't move!
Or you could buy all the Freddy Fish games for like $60.
What a bargain.
Right?
Good kill. That's the thin blue line in action.
Wow, really? These games went up until 2001? So, do they get rescued? Have you ever beat this game?
This is the first time I've ever played it.
Freeze! Don't move!
Figure I would try it blind.
Ah. Well, there you go. Oh. You guys should have let me do Blackthorn, it's so bad.
Whoa!
But it's so bad,
Oh.
like the power glove.
As in bad.
I think I've seen a Let's Play of Blackthorn. It's not that bad.
Yeah, I saw somebody do it.
Yeah, it seems. Actually, I played a little bit of it, and yeah, it was sort of either Prince of Persia or Oddworld-ish.
The controls on the keyboard are just terrible, though.
Don't use a keyboard. Use a. Do you not have a way to use like a controller or anything with it?
If I like downloaded the version of it.
Oh, okay.
Rest.
So they actually have all these little one-liners when you get kills and stuff like that, and one of them is, they finally got laid to rest.
Wow.
What is he talking about?
This game,
Oh,
they like one-liners. Finally got laid to rest.
no, that's not it. How do I
Nice job, boys.
enter? Control.
What?
Alt. I don't remember what button threw the bomb.
So you guys enjoying my Shin Megami Tensei Let's Play?
I just got... Shit, my, like, thing closed up earlier and I lost where it was at. Let me find the video name and I'll tell you. It's like, I'm shortly after you meet Thor.
Okay.
I have yet to see that one.
It's pretty interesting. He's got somebody whose name is Captain My Captain. It's pretty awesome. I want to say I'm around video 16.
I'm very unfamiliar with any of the Shin Megami Tensei games.
They're very weird.
You would really like them, Jade.
Okay.
They're just, like, they're such better RPGs than Final Fantasy and stuff. Like, I almost feel like they are single-handedly saving the JRPG genre.
Really?
Yeah.
Get out of my city. Take that.
Okay.
They're more
so
occult and less high
15.
fantasy.
They're just very, very hard.
They're a thinking man's JRPG because everything is turn-based, so they really make you have to think about enemy strength and weaknesses and your own party strength and weaknesses. Definitely take a look at my Let's Play. You'll see. I mean, you'll see what we're talking about.
They're also a monster raiser.
Yep.
I'll have to be sure to look at that then.
Yeah, it's Pokemon with actual like folklore creatures.
If you didn't have to like do the links and stuff, maybe I could do it. Or the whatever they're called. What are they called?
What?
The social. Whoops.
Social links are in the Persona games. They're not in Shin Megami Tensei itself.
Yeah, social.
Okay.
links.
Yeah, I heard of all of that going on, but that is in the just in the Persona games.
Yeah. Yeah, no, definitely check out my Let's Play, Jade. I think you'll be very intrigued by what you see.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
What?
Okay.
What?
I just figured something out.
What do you figure out?
Gotta run. That zombie just fell out of the sky.
Yeah, I noticed.
They're just like, are they raining zombies on you now? What the hell?
I guess.
'Cause that's what I want in my zombies.
Whoa.
New item. Okay. I get it now.
Good kill.
I understand.
Somebody out.
But yeah, Blizzard just released all their Super Nintendo games for free.
Freeze. Don't move.
Where?
On Battle.net. You just have to go to their website and download it.
On Battle.net?
Mm-hmm. www.battle.net.
Why would Nintendo be releasing games on?
No, Blizzard released all the Super Nintendo games they did.
Oh,
Crime doesn't pay.
including Lost Vikings.
Yep.
Nice.
Well, they only have 3. Lost Vikings, Blackthorn, and Rock and Roll Racing.
Hell yes.
Which was actually fairly decent. Well, at least when you have a console and somebody's there to play with you.
Uh-oh.
We used to play it at a buddy's house.
Brains is against the law.
It came up from the ground.
We just did not expect that in a graveyard.
Tame the zombies down.
Why are the undead so undead?
Just because we bad guy doesn't mean we're bad guy.
Call 911. Another zombie down. Somebody help! That's right, you bastard! Another zombie down. All right.
It's a pretty interesting little game. Blackthorn.
Oh, yeah.
You contained the outbreak.
I think the game you're playing, somebody really likes Bejeweled and zombies. Does it have like DLCs for it, or is that like all there is to it?
Well, there's a survival mode.
Oh, okay. It's one of those just endless round things.
Probably.
Get him! Oh my god, get him! Get him!
Interesting.
Goodness gracious!
That's the thin blue line. No wonder.
I like how you can drop TVs on people.
Yeah, me too.
Zombie Kill of the Week goes to Miss Willikers for the piano.
Target neutralized. You have the right to remain silent. That's the thin blue line in action.
That's the thin blue line in action.
So is this story just about 4 people?
Mm.
Finally got laid.
Finally got laid. To rest.
Sounds like it'd be from the movie R.I.P.D.
Kind of wanted to see that movie, but never got a chance to.
25 years on the force.
It was alright. I mean, yeah, it was alright. Kevin Bacon plays a demon zombie guy. So, that's interesting.
Article 7, Section 3, no undead.
updated the game you're playing. Oops. Oh.
Actually, I didn't actually go onto this. I didn't go onto the LBG channel. I just left my own left my thing on while streaming.
5 years on the force. None of this.
I see, I see.
Mm-hmm. Choice.
Oh no! They could do a grungy remake of Blackthorn. Well, not Blizzard, because they would totally make it terrible, but somebody else could. Blizzard did something with it, they'd just make it a, like, expansion pack to WoW or something.
That's the thin blue line in action.
Did you see the article about how the one Blizzard executive said WoW's gonna be here in 2024?
Oh shit!
Is that a yes?
No, just wait till you see
Oh.
what happens next.
Why is there a T-Rex?
Blue line in action.
Yeah.
He's not even a zombie, he's a skeleton. I'm calling shenanigans on that. Skeletons don't come back to life in a zombie apocalypse.
That never happens.
Not skeletons, like straight up
Oh,
skeletons.
there it is. Yeah.
You see it?
Yeah.
Straight up skeleton.
See what I mean by my oh shit?
Oh God, help!
I died.
Hell yes.
25 years on the force. None of this.
How are you supposed to hurt him, Marino?
Finally got laid. Rest.
Yeah, are you not supposed to hurt the giant T-Rex thing?
Oh, I'm pretty sure I'm supposed to kill it. It's just slowly but surely.
Goodness gracious.
It's just getting more and more aggressive, though.
Wait, you got all those items down at the bottom of the screen.
It's true.
You haven't used the one yet. See, now I'm so far behind you, I don't know if you clicked on those after I said something about it or not.
Yeah. You were totally right. I had forgotten about those, and that made a difference.
Follow-up appointment.
I probably would have lost if you didn't. Oh, god damn it.
What?
It's back.
Oh. It's on the other side now. Well, at least he's on the other side.
Sure, let's go with that.
Good job, Circle Team.
You're getting more items and stuff.
Yeah.
Eating brains is against the law.
We thought we were safe in the church. We were wrong.
Why would there be a giant dead T-Rex thingy in the church, though?
Maybe it was a very holy T-Rex.
A holy T-Rex?
Sure, let's go with that.
Are you saying that because he's a skeleton and he has a lot of holes in him?
I was gonna say that because, you know, he's in a church, but...
Disperse. Bring down.
Jade does not seem amused.
You have the right to remain silent.
I don't know.
No.
Maybe just flabbergasted.
Yeah, let's go with that.
Screw you, zombie.
We did get some Final Fantasy done today.
Did you?
Yeah, that's what we were doing before me and Jason showed up in the Skypes. While we were waiting for you guys, anyway.
Went pretty well. We just got the F-Star.
When things just run through the level, it's just kind of entertaining.
Disperse.
All right.
Zombies down.
I like how his tail wags.
Brian,
He's an excited T-Rex.
Death right now.
I'm sort of like reminded of Parasite Eve right now.
Oh. The giant dog thing?
Well, like the T-Rex.
There's a T-Rex in
There was a-
Parasite Eve?
Oh yeah.
I don't remember this part. Oh, wait.
Yeah, I'm kind of.
Which
It's
is
been a,
at the museum.
Yeah.
it's been forever since I played Parasite Eve. I'll have to play that again sometime.
It's a fun one. Combat's very unique.
Yeah.
To say the least.
Yeah, it almost felt like Resident Evil, the JRPG.
That's pretty much exactly what it was, except instead of zombies, it was the great and terrible mitochondria.
take that.
This one part of your cell that does nothing. Taking over the
Well,
world.
it's not that it does nothing. It's just an energy source. It's what powers everything else. But in this case, it was like, nope. We're gonna be the nucleus now.
We're jealous of this nuclei. things. So that part was kind of weird.
Yeah, I mean it was bullshit science, but it was interesting bullshit science.
Never played the second one. I have the third one.
Third birthday?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've only played the first one so far.
Third birthday's interesting. It's
There was a third one? I didn't even know there was a third
Yeah,
it's on
I-
PSP.
one.
yeah.
Maybe I didn't know
I've
about
heard
that.
very mixed opinions on it.
Yeah.
Some people thought it was alright, other people thought it was complete garbage.
It's I keep shooting that guy. It's it's a third-person shooter,
Ah, I see. So it's
like real-time shooter.
okay. So they took out the another third-person shooter.
Well, they added like different equipment and like abilities, sort of. And there's like this slowdown time move thing. I don't know. It's a lot.
Like a lot of other third-person shooter games have.
Every
Yeah.
game needs bullet time after Max Payne.
Yeah.
Beautiful Joe has it. Bayonetta has it. Every game's gotta have it now.
So it's a lot different than what it was. It still has what's her face in it.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Mhm.
But she doesn't remember who she is.
Wow, Amnesia too.
Good job, Circle.
Yep.
All the tropes.
Good job, Circle Team.
She doesn't remember who she is, and it's kind of like it's got some elements from like the whole purpose of the game is like she's going back in time through this special device to try and prevent the people from losing it. It kind of feels like
They ran out of ideas.
well, like generic third-person shooter. Okay, like Max Payne and All You Need Is Kill, like combined into one, like clusterfuck. And I can't remember what that movie was called that just came out. That was about All You Need Is Kill, the Tom Cruise movie. Edge of Tomorrow, is that it?
Might be. I'm not.
Yeah.
Don't follow Tom Cruise.
I didn't either, but
Also,
it was based on All You Need Is Kill, which is a really good book. So I was like, I guess I'll see what Hollywood decided to do with the Japanese novel, and they fucked it all sorts of ways. Like, yeah, Edge of Tomorrow is what it's called. Like, by itself, it's an okay movie, but if you know it's based off the book and then you read the book, you're gonna be pissed off.
yes.
Just
like most movies are based on books.
well, in the book, it's about a Japanese soldier and then an American soldier, and like shit happens. And then in the movie, there's Tom Cruise and then like some British chick or something. So it's like, wait, what? Like, they weren't even trying with this one.
Oh, way too late.
Doesn't want to. Yeah. I'm not sure where to go. I mean, you still have all those extra items down at the bottom.
I don't know, I feel like I'm doing okay, I just don't know why it won't go away.
Because he's evil.
That's the thin blue line in action. Article 7, Section 3, no one dead.
Because undead. Skeleton T-Rex.
There we go.
Pretty much just trumps everything. Oh,
You have to use the Phoenix down on him. It'll insta-kill him. Or it should. Of course, the next potion should too, but...
it's Skull Greymon. Nothing beats Skull Greymon.
Not even Edamon. AKA Monkey Elvis.
Article 7, Section 3, no one dead.
Take that.
I want you to evolve, but I don't want to, Ty. Evolve, damn it. Then I'm gonna turn into a big zombie and eat you.
Yeah, that's more or less how it happened.
Seems legit.
Never actually finished the first season of Digimon, but I did see that episode. Then he miraculously falls down a well that just happens to have the Crest of Courage.
I have to say, the music in the Japanese version was so much better than the North American version.
Oh yes, by leaps and bounds. That's pretty much why I only... That's about the only version of it I watch anymore.
Well, as long as you don't ever watch the second one.
The second... Are you talking about...
Digimon Season 2?
I liked Zero 2. I didn't think there was...
It's so bad.
I didn't think there was anything wrong with it.
Davis?
Well, okay. Davis... Have you seen the Japanese? Okay, his character, or Daisuke as he's called in the Japanese version, he is a much more likable character. They really just, I don't know. Yeah, they made him a douchebag in the American version, but he really was a much more likable character.
Ah. Yeah, in the show he was just like, I want to get in Kari's pants. This is happening.
Yeah, that was his entire motivation, basically.
When TK was like, dude, I've been in her pants long before you, and you're not getting there. So GTFO.
Holy crap.
I didn't like the little kid either.
Yuri or Cody?
Cody, yeah. Like the chick with goggles, she was
Nothing.
Chun-Li
Yeah.
or whatever. She was cool.
Yeah, I really liked her too. She reminded me of Luca from Furniture.
Yeah.
With the glasses and the purple hair.
Pokemon was kind of douchey. At least his voice. I'm sure he sounds a lot different in Japanese, but
yeah,
the American one, Pokemon, just sounds dumb.
Very snooty in that one.
still trying to kill that T-Rex?
Yeah. This one's a bit harder.
I told you to just use the Phoenix down on it.
Well, no one's dropping Phoenix Downs.
Yeah,
Well, why not?
that was a wing counter. When we were doing Final Fantasy VIII, we have undead boss shows up, so yeah, you can just throw X potions of Phoenix Downs at it. Died in like what, 2 turns?
Yeah, 2 Phoenix Downs killed it. It's pretty awesome. I was like, okay, this guy's got about 18,000 hit points. 2 Phoenix Downs when he's dead.
Well, you're like, he's got so and so hit points, and the game flat out tells you he's undead right at the start of the fight, and tells you that healing items are gonna hurt. So.
Well, does it always do that, or did it do that just because we had Adina with us?
I think it does it all. Well, I don't know. I always take Adina because that's really the only time in the game they let you put her in the party. But I assumed it always did that.
Yes, it's undead. Use healing magic or healing items. Do extra damage. Okay, I've got about 30 Phoenix Downs, not doing anything with
them. Then you fly a jet through the church, because why not?
There we go.
You have the right to remain silent.
That was interesting.
What was interesting?
There's a bug thing that you can... It's like a bug bomb, but it hovers.
In here?
No, in Blackthorn.
Oh.
Oh.
My god.
Do you have to, like, attack that pillar so it falls on?
I don't think so. I think it's just a battle of attrition at this point.
Not that you gimmick to it, there's always a gimmick.
We've contained the outbreak.
Can you target that pillar?
I don't think so.
I was gonna say, if you can target it, then you definitely know that's it.
You have the right to remain silent.
I think in order to be able to target it, it has to be glowing red or something.
Against the law.
Yay!
Take that.
I'll take it that means you won.
Mm-hmm. I got the achievement Paleon Zombology. I made the Z-Rex extinct.
Nah. Let's see what you did there.
That's what they did there.
Is that it?
I think so.
Is that the end of the stream?
I guess so.
Well, if there's anybody still out there in Streamland, happy Halloween and thanks for joining us.
Indeed.
Yes, thanks everyone who came tonight.
Though most of you are no longer here.
Yes.
Maybe we can export it in parts
Well then.
and put it on the channel or something.
Is our channel set to do that?
Yeah. I've been doing that with my streams.
Well, then I guess, yeah, we can do that.
Does it automatically save them?
Well, I think there's a setting for that.
Yeah, go in. I think you have to go into like what is it? Either Video Manager or Dashboard, and they should be in there somewhere.
Yeah, when we did the 24-hour stream last week, we did not realize that we had to set a setting for it. So unfortunately, none of that got saved. Because it was a 24-hour tabletop game, mostly of Paranoia, which would have been quite the thing to watch.
So when did you take your nap?
We didn't. Like I woke up at
Dang.
I woke up at 5 a.m. Went to the office where we were going to play, and was there until 6 a.m. the next day when Kim came, picked me up, and brought me home so I could go to sleep. And then we went back later that day to get my car.
Most people take naps during those streams.
Yeah, no, we were up the whole time.
Dang.
Well,
Nice.
one of our people had to take a nap because she didn't sleep very well the night before, but the rest of us were up the whole time. Alright, I'm stopping the stream.
Alrighty.